Hello and welcome. 53 days until I run the entire length of Germany. I'm very tired. Did not train today. My foot injury is coming back. I don't exactly know to which degree, but it's coming back. The plantar fascia seems irritated, as though there's an inflammation of sorts. So I can't really run. I keep questioning what these mistakes that I'm making are trying to teach me, what this whole situation is trying to teach me. I feel low. I feel very low. I'm unhappy with where I am as a location. Germany, this place. I've been missing my travels lately a lot. I miss being out in the world without anyone really knowing where I am. I feel as though I'm inhabiting a very low vibrational space. It's not a good look, doesn't feel great, but it is my own doing. I just don't exactly know what it is that I'm doing wrong. Excuse me. The shitty part of this self-documentation and keeping it honest is that I don't click the camera once I know what I want to say. I more or less sit down and I I wait for a direction to click and then I press play. I cannot imagine this makes for an entertaining experience for a consumer. But the whole point is to depict the situation and myself as it is and as I am, and right now I am. I'm careful with the words I'm choosing here. But I am inhabiting a low vibrational space. You know, oftentimes self-talk can take the function of a self-prophecy. What you think is merely you saying, I'm weird, I'm weak, I'm tired, could be a communication to yourself on a very impactful and very profound level. And it's dangerous. That's a dangerous game to play. One of the reasons why I know that I can run 61 marathons in 61 days is because I've jokingly at first I have said that I'm invincible so many times in my life. It's like a shtick that my friends know me for. But it's also true, in a sense. I've been thinking of my travels a lot. I know I mentioned this, but what I wish to say is that I it feels as though doubt is kind of slipping in, and it's a dangerous game. I don't want to simply give into it. If I were to personify doubt right now and envision it as an individual, I would like to at least give it a fucking good wrestle, show some resistance. Sometimes that's all it really takes. Just show some resistance to your circumstance in life. I will get out of this. I will feel better. I will feel driven again and empowered by a mission. Right now, I just don't. Perhaps that's just part of the game. Perhaps to some degree, this is also an indicator that it's working. Perhaps the reason I feel so low is because Excuse me, again. Perhaps the reason I feel so low is because I'm inhabiting a new space in which I haven't existed yet before, in which I haven't lived in. I don't know. I'm just trying to do better. Yeah. Sometimes I feel like I don't exactly know who I'm looking at. I can see myself in the camera right now. This is a man who's changed a lot in his life. Yeah, man. We're going to do good things. We're going to do pretty good things together. You and I are going to make a difference. We'll make it work. Look at you, man. You've been through fucking hell, man. Good job. Just keep dreaming, keep working, keep showing up. Have faith that the days that don't feel like progress are still progress. Listen to yourself. Spend a lot of time alone. Eat well. You're gonna be fine, man. It's gonna work out. Yeah, we'll be fine. We're gonna be fine. There's a country to run, so yeah. Feel better already. Anyway. Here's a piece of advice that I've come up with today. That's a weird way to phrase it. That's come to me today. Whenever I record these conversations, I do feel to some degree a pressure to make every single one of them good. But I also know how many repetitions it takes of something to make one product good. How many times I have to, how long it takes to develop a text that I've written, and then how long it takes me to edit the text, to redigest the text, to reread and relive and refeel the text before I can manage to put it into a place and leave it at a place where it's finished. That takes a lot of repetitions. And I think the same goes for this series. It could be the case that if I record 63 of these episodes, only 2 of them actually give you any value as a consumer. Only 2 of them actually leave you with something that you haven't known before, that you haven't heard before, that you haven't witnessed before. And the remaining 61 of them could just be dog shit. And I'm willing to take that chance. I really am. I'm willing to show myself as I am. Because I want to learn. So, that's what it takes. I'm going to keep showing up. Tomorrow's a new day. I'm going to do whatever it takes to get done what needs doing. And I'm going to try, with each decision I make, to question, is this decision contributing to who you want to be? Is what you're doing helping you get to where you want to get? I recommend asking yourself this question whenever you're on the phone. I've been on my phone a lot lately. But I'm also alone a lot, so it's not an excuse, but you know. It's actually ludicrous how excuse me again. It's ludicrous how seldom I actually see people. I saw an old friend today who's going to be my physical therapist for the run. She's offering her help for nothing, for nothing in exchange. So shout out to you, Laura. Thank you. She told me the reason she wants to help is because of who I am. That's a big compliment. Imagine all these people believe in me. And I fuck it up. I fail. What a stupid way to think, right? It's gonna be fine. You're gonna be fine. You're gonna do well. Look at you, you little bastard. I'm sorry I laugh. Last year, around this time, I was hiking across Spain on the Camino de Santiago. We started in the south of France and we crossed the entire north of Spain, all the way to the coast. And on that hike, I met this sensational woman, Ivana. I miss her dearly. And You know, she brought out of me a gentler side, you know? She had this habit of saying "Bravo, Alexander." A, to encourage me, and B, because she liked to make fun of the fact that I was never proud of myself, really. That's at least how I took it, you know? But then we got to the end of Spain, and I realized, yeah, I never give myself credit for what I achieve. I'm never proud of myself, really. And so she would always say, "Bravo, Alexander." And then one day, after we'd crossed Spain, Ivana, Ben, and I were sat at this little restaurant. And she asked me if I'm proud of myself. And I said, yeah, I'm pretty proud of myself. So I laughed now because I just thought, like, I'm proud. I thought to myself, I looked at myself in the camera and I thought, bravo, Alexander, I'm proud of you. You've come far. I'm really proud of you. And then I thought of Ivana and I laughed. I miss her, man. She's a good human being. I miss having those sorts of people around me. It's been a while. Fuck, I'm getting emotional. Fucking hell. Yeah. Well. The game's the game. Tears are tears. What can I say? I'm a softie. Anyway. I have to go to bed. So. For anyone who's still listening, who's made it to the end of the conversation, thank you for coming. Thank you for listening. I hope you're proud of yourself. I believe you have reason to be. And in honor of Ivana, make it a habit to say to yourself every now and then, bravo. You know, sometimes when I'm alone, I like to think to myself, you know. I think if Ivana were here, she would say, bravo, Alexander. So, bravo you. Good job. You're doing well. We'll get through this. It's going to work out. We'll make it work. Yeah. Thank you. To anyone watching in the evening, I wish you a good night. And to anyone else, I hope you have a lovely day. Thank you and much love.